Meet the endangered Hawaiian yellow-faced bee, the very first bee in the world to be officially declared endangered.
It's the only bee that's native to the Hawaiian Islands. Every other bee that is here is a non-native bee, the honeybees, the carpenter bees, things like that.
These bees have evolved alongside native Hawaiian plant species, which they visit to gather pollen and nectar for food, making them very valuable pollinators for endemic plants like naupaka and akoko, which in turn makes them important in maintaining the world's biodiversity. There are actually 7 endangered species of Hawaiian yellow-faced bee: Anthracynus, Longiceps, Facilis, Assimulans, Hilaris, Kuakea, and Mana, and you can tell them apart by looking at the yellow markings on the faces of males, while females are completely black. After mating, females will make a nest in hollow branches, holes in driftwood, and some will even nest in coral rubble. They are the only bees in the world known to do this. Females find a suitable hole to make a nest in, then line it with a cellophane-like secretion. They then store nectar and pollen from flowers in there, lay an egg on the store, and seal it up. Without additional parental care, larvae emerge from the egg and eat the food until they are ready to pupate and emerge as adult bees.
Everything that now lives here on the islands had to get here from somewhere, and they had to cross this enormous body of water to do it.
So we think that the yellow-faced bee probably got to Hawaii inside of a piece of wood like this. You see all these little holes? In Hawaiian they call those pukas, and the yellow-faced bee will fly in, make a nest inside of something like this, and we believe their glandular material that they use to seal their nest is also waterproof. They were basically the first wayfarers that got from island to island by floating on pieces of wood.
In keeping with this theory, it is speculated that after their arrival, they explored the rich variety of environments across the islands. Different individual bees eventually settled in their favourite environment and adapted to life there. As a result, there are a total of around 60 species of Hawaiian yellow-faced bee, or at least they used to be. In the 20th century, the Hawaiian yellow-faced bees were considered the most abundant insects in Hawaii. However, 7 of these species were added to the IUCN Endangered Species list in September 2016, and others are already thought to be extinct. The main reasons for their decline are habitat loss and fierce competition with invasive species. A major threat to the yellow-faced bees is the yellow crazy ant, named so because of their rapid, unpredictable movements.
The yellow crazy ant, it just seems to exclude almost everything.
As well as stealing their homes, they will eat anything that sits still for long enough, notably bee brood.
Basically, in the areas where there's high densities of these ants, you don't see any of the native bees. So they're basically wiped out from that area as far as we can tell.
A whole community of scientists, beekeepers and nature lovers have formed to combat the decline of Hawaii's only native bees. By studying their behaviour and preferred habitats, artificial nests have been designed for Anthracynus and installed in specific areas which have proven successful.
This could be an emerging adult that's ready to start flying out.
Around the base of this wooden block is a sticky substance ants can't cross, allowing the bees to nest in the man-made holes without fear. To help save more bees, we first need to understand more about them. If you would like to help the conservation of Hawaiian yellow-faced bees, sign up to iNaturalist for free, either on your computer or with the smartphone app. Join the Pollinators in Paradise group by selecting More, then Projects, then search Pollinators in Paradise. On this page, hit Join. While you're exploring the beautiful nature of Hawaii, if you see a bug, open the app, press the camera icon, take a photo, hit Next, then you can add any information to accompany your photo. In the Projects tab, select Pollinators in Paradise, then simply hit Share. If you're not sure what it is you've taken a photo of, one of the Pollinators in Paradise experts can provide an identification. By doing this, you will be contributing to a database of where the bees are found, which plants they visit, and what might be assisting their decline. This information will let conservationists know how to look after the bees' habitats and ultimately help save them from extinction.